y'all failed us. Like, y'all failed us, and I really, y'all failed us so bad, bro. And I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't want to hear no complaints. Oh my God, you're crying on the internet. Bro, like, you do not know how it felt to live with that man as president before, especially as a black woman. You do not know the way they treated us. You do not know. You do not know. You failed us. You failed us. Do you know how many of us have survived rape and sexual assault? And you would elect somebody who did that? Myself included. Like, I'm a fucking survivor and I gotta sit here and watch it. When I tell you, ooh, y'all failed us. Y'all failed us. Y'all failed us. We show up for y'all every time. We show up for y'all every time. We show up for y'all every time. And y'all failed us. Y'all didn't show up for us. Even when we're offering freedom, even when we're offering canceling student debt, even when we're offering so many things. Like, I don't even have the energy to go through everything. I'm so irritated. Like, I'm just praying for a miracle. Like, God, like, just that there's just some kind of recount, some kind of something. Like, I hate y'all, because why would y'all make us live in a world like this? Why would you make us live in a country like this? Like, when somebody wants to take away our freedom and our rights, who fucking hates us, and you're just, ooh. Like, we didn't even ask to be here, bro. I didn't even ask to be here. I'm sorry. No. Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad? What the fuck?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12, and it reads, As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. Giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rahakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and my fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also, salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth, that be like unto the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners, and your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To you, I say Shalom. This is your brother Ayashar Barazar from the Indianapolis branch of the Great Millstone, coming back at you with another lesson that is edifying to the elect body of the nation of Israel. And, all right, just going to get right into it. You saw the clips and the slides before this video. I'm going to show you some more. But all of them collectively are the result of, the 47th presidential race being won by Donald Trump. And a lot of these women are losing it still, and very, very, very upset, especially so-called black women, that thirst for power is worse than Esau Edom's, the so-called white man, and we know that there are some issues, you want to get resolved, but for the most part, it was about ruling over men. That's what it's all about, and that's not the natural order of things, even if you're not an Israelite. All right, and as a matter of fact, when you look at those exit polls, for those who did participate in that shit show called an election, Those women stuck by their men. They told you they were going to work together with you this time, and they tricked you again. Looks like the numbers were 14 percentage points higher than it was the last time uh, when they ran. So, um, you know, that's what you get for trusting in your enemy. Not only the so-called Edomite, so-called white woman, but, you know, it's been proven, Kamala Harris is not an Israelite. She's Indian Asian, but no, just because she, cooked greens in a tub, you know, went to an HBCU, became part of a black Greek lettered organization in college, you know, hey, she got you. And now look at you. Sad as fuck. All right. Sad as fuck. But the the beauty about him winning, man, when you come into this truth, you just really see things differently, because what I just said, there was some uh, um, even though people didn't want to believe it, or people don't understand it, they do not understand that you are the seed of your father, regardless of what you look like, according to Numbers 1 and 18. But with Trump winning decisively, this made me think of 1 Corinthians 14 and 33. And it reads, "For Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints." All right, so he's not the author of confusion. You know, this lady's ambiguity had a lot of people flustered. But with Trump, there is no ambiguity. You know, it just lends to the fact that the scriptures say in Isaiah 63 that the Lord will return to a world with Edom and rulership. Okay, and Trump is definitely an Edomite. Point blank. Period. You know, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9 says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." All right, Esau, Edom would be in rulership when the Lord returns. Okay, and he is. Not only did they take the office of the presidency, but they got the Senate as well too. So even though this year was declared, the year of the hopeful hope for Jacob's trouble, roughly paraphrase, hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, roughly paraphrasing. We're definitely at the beginning of it, and you're starting to see it. You're starting to see it. More Jake being judged every day, every single day. And this article I got is from this Newsweek app. But hey, it's gonna it's gonna be getting rough out here. So, but for you, Jake women, you all are still doubling down. You leaving your covering, and that's okay, because who else is gonna fill that lot of 2/3 of the wicked of our people being destroyed? With the majority of you being women, according to Ezekiel chapter 9, verses 4 through 6. Okay? And we're starting to see that. All right? So let me go ahead and get to this article. I'm not going to read it. I'll put the link in the description box for you to look at it. But I'm just going to go down and show some more clips of what's really going on. And got this on Newsbreak. It said, social media, cat lady era activated. Women dumping boyfriends, skipping work, and committing to the 4B lifestyle in their droves after election result. And it says a legion of users have found a sisterhood on TikTok in the wake of Trump's victory. Okay. Like I said, I'll put I'll read the first paragraph and then go show you these clips and put a few scriptures to it, and that'll be it. It says, as the country reels from Donald Trump's shocking presidential election victory, legions of women on TikTok have flocked to the platform to share their drastic yet totally understandable reactions. And I'll just get to those reactions. It says, from dumping their boyfriends to avoiding their jobs or simply lamenting about the state of the world, women across the country are wallowing in collective post-election blues as one of the demographics hardest hit by news of Trump's return to the White House. On the more dire side of this TikTok algorithm, one woman said in a now viral clip that regretted ever feeling hopeful for Kamala Harris victory. All right, and this is the first clip. Oh, jack that up. All right, go back and get it. Wow, technology for you, Salakia. All right. Try that again. All right.
That I expected people to vote for an educated woman that was qualified over, like, a literal evil piece of shit. That's my bad. That's literally my fucking bad. The way that I expected people to vote for an educated woman that was qualified over, like, a literal evil piece of shit. That's my bad. That's literally my fucking bad.
All right. I know that one didn't play before. Nope, still not working. You can get it at some other point in time. Let's see. Scroll down here.
Liberal bubble. Every state I've ever lived in, blue. My family, blue. My friends, blue. Everyone I personally know voted Kamala. I'm genuinely shocked that it's Trump. I genuinely never thought. I watched the debate, I watched the rallies, I saw the hatred that Trump was speaking, the transphobia of these trans kids. I was convinced nobody would vote for a convicted felon at the bare minimum. So this is real. I was just so shocked. I'm so shocked. I have so many friends who are having baby girls, and I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry that this happened, and this is happening to us. I'm so sorry. We have survived this before, and we're gonna survive it again. I'm just sad today. Take the time to heal today and be sad, or however you want to process it. Don't let me tell you what to do. But I love you. And again, you're safe with me.
Losing it. Absolutely losing it. And notice what she said. Just a couple things in that clip. She can't believe that this country voted for a convicted felon. Well, you know, and you know, I would think that she's Edomite. You know, we're not supposed to judge according to parents, but you know, in any case, lady, your country was established by criminals and felons. Okay, that's the way it started. That's the way it's going to end. All right, and you're more concerned about the Skittles nation of people. All right, more than about what's going to happen to you and their rights. You know, that's an abomination. All right, on to the next one. Wow. That's the way this thing keeps working. Hold on. Let's try it again. Slock you. Scroll down again. Well, it looks like they've all disappeared for some reason. Oh, here we go. Let's see here.
Interlinked. Do you long for having your heart interlinked? Interlinked. Interlinked. Do you dream about being interlinked?
I swear, man, this is
Say that I have never in my life wanted to make a video less than this one right now. Donald Trump has officially won Pennsylvania, which means that somehow he has once again officially won the presidency. And I think the worst part is that I can't honestly say that I'm surprised in any way. I exist on the internet every single day. I see the way that these grown men and occasionally women act when they are behind the comfort of a keyboard. I see the hate that this world harbors towards women, towards LGBTQ+, towards people of color, towards everyone who is not this mold. Today, this country has proven to us that they hate women, people of color, LGBTQ+ members, everyone else more than they hate a literal felon who has committed schmexual schmishmal. That is how much hatred they harbor for women, and I fear that things are not going to get better. This is not moving in the direction of things becoming better. They have won the presidency, they have won the Senate, and they will probably be winning the House. The GOP will have full control to pass and do whatever they want without being stopped. And we have seen what that means. We have seen their playbooks and their projects and their plans. I genuinely do believe that we are about to witness the downfall of an entire country. We have been actively witnessing it for some time. Yes, a lot of us acknowledge that, but I truly do think we're about to speed run it, essentially. And I'm in Minnesota. I'll probably be fine for a while. I can drive up to my friends in Canada. I can figure something out, but there are so many people here who cannot, who don't have plans or the option of a plan. And they won't be okay. And I'm so worried for so many people. And I don't know what to do. I know you're going to ask me what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I tried so hard, and I feel like I failed. I feel like we all failed. And I did everything I could, and I don't know what I could have done better. And I'm sorry. I'm gonna go now. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this. Don't let my breakdown panic you. We always figure this out, and we're going to. We just have to stick together and stand strong. Oh my gosh, that's the first time I think you guys have ever actually seen me cry. And I feel this might be the first time I'm not going to cut it and try and refilm, because this is really what's happening now.
Nope, there will be no sticking together. You can best believe, especially from the elect. We already know, according to Deuteronomy 7:6, we are a special people unto himself, a holy nation. Let me just go ahead and grab that so I won't butcher it. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6 says, "For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Though Yahweh thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth." No, there is no sticking together, especially with the heathen, the ones who have done the worst to us. You know, Esau, Edom has hated us. And we know it's going to come down as well, too. But, you know, this is the thing. You know, now you're going to see. All right. Now you're going to see, you know, all that feminist stuff is going to come to a crash. And especially to the Jake woman. All right. Because right now, you know, we're seeing all the articles. You still want to blame the Jake man for what happened to this. You know, and like I said, even though we are not supposed to be voting as a people, I'm gonna make sure that's stated according to Deuteronomy 17 and 15. We're not to be voting as a people. Those who did participate in that fiasco, the numbers are still the same, roughly the same, since years past. You know, but Jake started to wake up. You know, more of them started to move away because they saw what the Democrats were doing. Okay, Democrats, as it's put occasionally. But you know, it shows where, you know, the so-called black woman was over 90%, and we're not supposed to be participating in that stuff. But you feel it's a power grab, all right, and you're gonna have to pay for that. See, because now look at you, you're all upset, you know, and you can't do anything about it because it's about to come down. But you don't listen. You know, that whole 4B movement. You know, you don't want to be involved with, you know, your men. And we saw that years ago, okay? We saw that years ago with the whole divestment movement, wanting to abort all male babies, you know, and some recommended up to age 18. And then there was another movement where you applauded, not too long ago either, where you applauded Jake men being unalived by the police. The current stat was it happens for an unarmed Jake man to be unalived, so-called black man to be unalived by the police was happening every 18 minutes. That chick you don't hear about anymore, that Cynthia G, they were laughing on a call and said every effort would be made to get that down to 15 minutes. They would call the cops on the so-called black man just because, you know, there's a high likelihood of him being unalived. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And now it's all about to come back. All right. And what does she say here? Doing my part as an American woman by breaking up with my Republican boyfriend last night and officially joining the 4B movement this morning. And let's see, I think they described this down here. And join, yeah. For this user, Trump's victory was a wake-up call as she revealed her decision to break up with my Republican boyfriend and join the 4B movement. And that's a feminist movement in which women refuse to date or marry men. Well, you know, you got a lot of so-called black women that went into that too. But what does the scriptures say? This is Isaiah 32, verse 2 and 3. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. And the eyes of them that shall see, Slakin, and the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that shall hear hearken. You know, so in that day, you're gonna be looking for that. You're gonna be looking for that protection. You know, it's telling you right here, a man, and that's an elect man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, one, a man from the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, that's the only place where the elect comes from, the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, and you're gonna see this, and you're gonna run to it, but for a lot of you, it's gonna be too late. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 13 and 12. And it reads, let me start at verse 11. All right. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Now that, that scripture, as he's bringing down the wicked, Esau, Edom, he's also bringing down the wicked 2/3 of our people, which is primarily made up of the so-called Israelite woman, specifically the Judite woman, because she's the head woman, okay? Your so-called black woman, all right? So as they're coming down, what does he say next? And I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir, all right? So yeah, that elect man is going to be very, 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 very valuable in that day. So much so, you're going to put aside that pride, and want him to, you're going to want to be with him just so you can have that covering. All right. This is a book of Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. And it reads, and in that day, judgment day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Okay. How are you called by another man's name? You're married to him. All right. Now, not married according to American standards with a license, but, marriage in our custom for sex. Okay. It says, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. She's saying, you ain't got to pay for nothing. You ain't got to pay for nothing. Just please cover me, cover me, cover me. And a lot of you going to be left ass out and be nuke food. All right. And then there's some of you that know. But you're going to come to that elect man. All right. Some of you who know that your current man is a man of God, and you still give him a shit. All right. Making it hard for him. He gonna move you out of the way for one of those women that's gonna accept it. This is the book of Micah, chapter 7, and we'll start around verse 8. And it's a warning from an elect man. Rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall rise. When I sit in darkness, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall be a light unto me. So this is that elect man, He knows through his afflictions, he's going to come out on top in the end. All right? And he's going to do what he has to do in order to get that crown. Verse 9, he says, I will bear the indignation, that's that righteous anger, of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. He's going to be raised up in that day. He's going to defend his elect. All right? As the scriptures say, if Yahweh be for us, who can be against us? All right? He's going to execute that judgment for him. All right? But, like these women are doubling down, on how they feel about the Israelite man, you're gonna be Mire in the street. Verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And yeah, a lot of y'all women are about to catch it. Especially the Jake woman. You have been the most proud in this world. Once he gave you a little, education, and you got to think, most educated doesn't mean the most wise. You can best believe that. Because the wisdom, the true wisdom comes from the scriptures. But y'all rather devil and witchcraft and all of that. Be disobedient to a man of the Lord. But that's all right. Stay tuned. There you go. Well, yeah, stay tuned, because eventually you're going to change your tune. All right, so with that, I hope this lesson was edifying to the elect body of the nation of Israel. Once again, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahak HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and my fellow Akim who live in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also, salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth, that be like unto the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners, and your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To you, I say Shalom, Kwam Yasharala. We got next. I'm going to let this last video play and then close it out.
The good news is that men hate us. So there's no point in catering to them. They're going to hate us anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no point in like, does he think I'm rude? Does this guy think I'm rude? He already hates you. Who cares? Who cares if he thinks I'm rude? Am I being loud? Am I being loud? I don't want to be loud. They hate you. Be loud. Are they going to hate you more? Okay. What? They already hate you. One man here or there may not, but men, as a rule, they hate you. So let go. Stop catering to them. You will not win. And I think we knew this, but I'm feeling this. They hate us. So, let go. Let go, be free, and chop off your own hair, and scream in the street, and eat the cereal in the aisle in the grocery store before you buy it, and then buy it. Maybe, no, I'm not gonna say that. Buy it. Buy the cereal. Be who you would be if you weren't trying to get men to like you, because they won't. It's a waste of time.
All right. And the so-called black woman is echoing those same sentiments. The only thing is, as the scriptures just read, the Israelite man is your covering in that day, and you're not going to have it. Shalom.